My name is Danny De Los Santos, and I'm a senior manager of sales enablement at Atlassian. We're at a unique juncture where we are scaling like crazy. So a lot of what's keeping me up at night, the challenges that I'm currently working through, is how do we continue to scale as we hire literally hundreds of people each year into our sales organization. That involves our onboarding programs, our ongoing programs. Now that we're kind of at the tail end of this pandemic era of our lives, we're also looking at the future is hybrid. And what does that look like in sales enablement programs? So not only scaling, but thinking about new ways to continue to deliver high impact enablement programs are just two of the bigger challenges that I'm working through at the moment. Where Forrester has come in early on for me is helping introduce things like a global sales onboarding program that didn't exist prior to me joining because there wasn't a big need for it yet. We weren't investing in a high-touch sales organization that required such a robust onboarding program. The other aspect where Forrester's been really instrumental has been introducing a sales methodology. So for the first time ever, we've introduced a sales methodology. Atlassian didn't have one prior. We've grown our business primarily through acquisitions. And so we've had various sales teams come in with acquisitions, and they've had their own unique sales methodologies and processes that they followed, but formally standardized across the board. This was a very first of its kind initiative for Atlassian to say, we are doubling down and investing heavy in a sales methodologies. I've been a customer of Forrester's for over 6 years. The guidance sessions have been very, very helpful. There's no rule book to sales enablement, like I was mentioning before. So for my own growth, my own development, I've always wanted to make sure I'm at least making the best informed decision that I can make given the resources that I have. So I'm very grateful that both organizations that I've worked at prior have invested in a relationship with Forrester so I can have those access to those guidance sessions. And for me, I just view it as every time I'm about to take on something and I know there's a little bit of like fear of change or risk involved, especially on my part, I want to make sure that I connect with my Forrester analyst and just get a quick update on what's going on in the market. What are some things I need to think about? And to me, that's been a really valuable part of my experience working with Forrester is the development that I've seen in my own career. I'm excited to stay close to Forrester to remain cutting edge. I view that as not only a differentiator in my own career, but in the offerings that my team can bring back to our company and the value we can have on the business. And so the more that we can continue to stay sharp, cutting edge, and really have a good understanding and pulse on the market, that's all where Forrester for me adds a lot of value into what myself and my team do on a daily basis.